What? Wake up! There's somebody after me. So follow me. Don't forget your staff. You'll need it. Try to keep up. Here it is. Let's go inside.
Ah, the Gemini twins. I've been expecting you.
Drake, this is Custer Pollux. He was a friend of Dad's. He taught me how to fight, and I brought you here so he can teach you too.
It's good to meet you, Mr. Pollux.
I was so sad to hear about your father. Jonas was a good friend of mine.
Thanks for your concern, Mr. Pollux.
This stupid island's been nothing but trouble since we were stranded here 10 years ago. First, Dad gets crippled in the wreck, and then, just because some blind dinosaur lets him ride around on her. You know, he was doing her a favor as much as she was doing for him. And then he felt like we owed Dinotopia some big debt of gratitude. Well, I'm not buying it.
You know there's more to it than that.
Well, if there's one thing that I know for sure, it's that Dad's gone now because of these dinosaurs.
Dad was in the rainy basin because of us. He was trying to surprise us for our 24th birthday, with the route that keeps these Dinotopians alive for so long. Sure, he shouldn't have been out there by himself, but it was just an unfortunate accident.
Accident my foot. Some snaggle-toothed dinosaur eats my dad. That's no accident. That's murder. And I'm gonna get revenge.
You made a promise to defend Dinotopia, not to destroy it.
Whatever. I'll do what I want.
Boys, settle down. I've agreed to train you because you've just faced a very traumatic event in your lives. And you're more likely to do something reckless that could get you hurt. A lot of folks on this island would have trouble with what I am about to teach you. This is why I ask you, please be cautious with the skills that I teach. I've already gone over most of this with Jacob. So let's get started, Drake. Use this mallet head in combination with that staff of yours. I am also giving you a Sunstone counterweight to place on the other end of your staff. This particular mallet head is made of wood. It's not very strong, but it will do for now. There are 3 sages who live throughout Dinotopia who are former guardians of the island. They are far too old now to defend much of anything. If you ever meet any of them, I'm sure with some persuasion they'd give you other mallet heads. You may find other smaller sunstones that fit into the mallet head. These sunstones, when placed into a mallet, will make it more powerful. It is important that you are always aware of threats around you. First, let us go over a few basic attacks. Approach the training dummy and attack it. If you target an enemy before you attack, you can focus your movements on that enemy. Good job. Now, let me explain about a plant you'll want to keep your eyes open for. Jinka is a plant that grows throughout Dinotopia. If you are hurt, all you have to do is find this colorful plant and it will heal you. Besides using your mallet, there are other ways to mount an offense. You will find throwing hoby peppers or swamp rocks to be quite effective. Here are a few of each. Target the training dummy and throw them at it. Come back to me when you are finished. Be careful when you use hoby peppers. Usually they'll blind an opponent, though sometimes all they'll do is make them angry. That's about all you're ready for now. You'll gain experience with each combat victory. When you have gained enough experience, 2 things can happen. Your attacks will grow stronger, or you'll receive instructions for other attacks from messenger birds I send out.
I've got to get going now. Zane and the other outsiders are waiting for me. Are you sure I can't persuade you to join them?
Thanks for your concern, but I can take care of myself. You should be careful too, though. I don't trust those outsiders. We might not see eye to eye on this, but you are my brother, and I still care about you.
Thanks. Goodbye.
Well, thanks for your help, Mr. Pollux. I should probably get going too.
You're welcome, Drake. When you head back to the outpost, look up Ms. Oxbridge. She is a wise old lady who I think may have another mallet head for you. I could use your help with one last thing, though. It seems I've misplaced my favorite glass rocks somewhere deep in the cave. If you find them for me, I will give you some hoby peppers to take with you. I understand if you need to get going, though. No luck finding my glass rocks, eh? Well,
the harvest was good this year.
Hi there. I wonder if you could help out a fellow Dinotopian. I'm having a big party tonight, and I thought some apple pies would be nice to have. My friends are donating the apples and have placed them throughout town. But I've got to get my house cleaned and don't have the time to collect them all. Would you be so kind as to get them for me? There are 4 baskets. I'll trade you some of my Hobie peppers for the apples.